Good morning, class. This is Mr. Justice. This is Principles of Health Science. I wanted to welcome you back 2021. Today is Wednesday, January the 6th. I should have actually posted this on January the 4th when we came back the first day. I had checked to see if anybody had checked online, and I've not seen anybody actually log in yet from this class. I did the other classes, and somehow I missed this class. So, forgive me. But you should get a notification so that way you can watch the video. And I want to say welcome back. Hope you all had a great holiday through Christmas and New Year. And we're here to start fresh 2021. I'm hoping to see you back Monday. I don't know if we're going to be in-person classes as we have said. I've seen some rumblings in other counties where they're extending the date due to the increased number of COVID cases. 75% higher in some areas. So I want to encourage you, let's stay safe, practice our hygiene habits, wear a mask, wash our hands, social distance, that's very important. But let's welcome you back. What I want you to do, go through the assignments. If you get on Canvas, go to the assignment part of the app. Look at all those assignments. Make sure you've completed all those and submitted. Thank you for those of you who have submitted over the holiday break. I have that information. Now when you come, I want you to bring that information with you. We're going to put it in a file, and we'll talk about that. So, Principles of Health Science, we're going to go to Unit 6. This is your next assignment, Unit 6, Anatomy and Physiology, page 102. So let me show you what that looks like in your book, Anatomy and Physiology. Now this is a long chapter. There's 11 body systems that we're going to be discussing in this chapter. To give you a basis of how the body works. Anatomy is the study of the structure. Physiology tells you about how it works. So what I'd like for you to do, and pay particular attention to the assignment that I'm giving you, I'm not giving you the entire chapter at one time, not all 11 body systems at once. We're going to break this chapter 6 down into different sections. That way it's going to make it a little easier to digest. You know, you got a big old steak in front of you and a baked potato and a salad. You just don't swallow the whole steak. You know, you cut it up, might add some A1 sauce to it, make it a little bit better. Actually, if you have a good steak and it's cooked very well, the flavor of that steak, you really don't need A1 sauce. I know the commercial says it's just that good, but I've actually had steaks where I didn't want anything else but the steak. So, with that being said, now here I'm talking about food and starting to think about steak. So, the chapter Unit 6, 102. So what we're going to look at first is we're going to look at cells. We're going to talk about cells. We're going to talk, if you go back, we go from atoms to molecules to atoms. There's a progression of how we get to the cells and tissues. We start out with an atom or an ion element. We go to a molecule, to an organelle, to a cell. And cells make tissue, tissues make organs, organs make organ systems, and organ systems make the organism. And we put all those together. So, what do I want you to cover first? I'd like for you to read in your book from page 102 all the way over to page 110 at the top. So we're going to talk about the basic structure of the human body. I want you to, with the key terms on page 105, I want you to define the key terms. Now, I'm looking here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. There's 28 terms that I want you to list and to define. You will submit that on paper to me. Now, also in this, we're going to talk about, when we talk about anatomy and physiology, we're going to, at the bottom of that page, it'll relate to health careers. So you'll get that connection between where's this going to work at. I've heard people say, well, I learned trigonometry and I don't use trigonometry in my daily life. Now, there's some work that you'll never use trigonometry. I've got trigonometry from UVA at Wise, and I've never used it since. But now, when we talk about solving for x, we talk about algebra. I use that when I'm in practice. Dose desired over dose on hand equals amount. Solving for x when we're calculating drops for IV therapy. those kind of things. You use a little bit of you'll use a little bit of those formulas. So, what are we doing first? We're going to do Unit 6, page 102 to page 110 at the top. And then you're going to do the key terms, and you're going to turn that in. Now, what about the review questions in the back? So let's talk just a little bit about them. As I said, this is a large chapter because anatomy and physiology is a large topic. I'm going to actually assign to you today, we're going to take a look at a couple of review questions. If you go back to page 186, 187, 186 says review questions. I want you to do questions 1 through 3. Questions 1 through 3 for this section. Question 1, differentiate between anatomy, physiology, and pathophysiology. Number 2, name the 4 main groups of tissues. By each tissue, list 3 body systems that contain tissue. And number 3, list at least 10 body systems and state the function of each system. So questions 1 through 3, page 186. You'll do this on paper, submit on paper. I will put it in the assignment in the module. So that is your first assignment of 2021 for Diversified Health Occupations, Principles of Health Science. Guys, look forward to seeing you in class. If you have a question, please email me, send me a message. I believe everybody has my cell phone number, so send me a text. I know other people have, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'll get emails at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Am I up? Yes, a lot. Sometimes I'm up, and I'll answer those emails. I'll thank you for your submissions and if you have a question. So, this is Diversified Health Occupations. Guys, stay safe, practice hygiene and safety standards, and look forward to seeing you soon.